we've also talked to New Jersey moms here at this round table. It's a huge issue for a lot of moms. I think it was, COVID when people started really paying attention to what their kids were being taught in schools because they were hearing the Zoom calls that were happening. I think suddenly a lot of parents woke up.
And you saw that on the voting pattern. Again, back to President Trump's election in New Jersey, a lot of the registered Democrats did vote for President Trump in the Latin community because of that. Enough is enough, right? And we're hoping that we continue that pattern and continue to walk away here in New Jersey. The older community I worry about because they're still a little ignorant and they just dig their heads in talking, just from personal experience with my parents. They don't want to be bothered. They're like, well, if we don't look at it or hear it, it doesn't exist. But the problem is it's creeping in no matter what, right? And we just need to continue to educate.
I will tell you that the way I've seen that change is that Latinos are very religious. Right, so in churches, and I will say the Christian community doesn't show up enough when it comes to voting, but they are very conservative. So I will tell you, I was surprised that a lot of my family I didn't talk politics with, who are very religious, were like, "Oh, I love Donald Trump," And it's because they're so religious that they were like, "Donald Trump is the guy. He's the guy that shares my beliefs." And so they start talking to each other within their churches about it more, but we just have to make sure they actually get out and vote because a lot of them don't. And I think that is the difference with the Latin community is that even though we represent a large portion of the state, a lot of them sit at home for elections.
Even the local elections, we need to figure that out. Yeah, we need to figure that out quickly.